What happened? Did Dev get the best of him? Tank said he rocked him. What happened in it?
Man, look, man. And I fuck with Haney. I fuck with Devin Haney, and I fuck with Bill. Heavy, you know my guys, but they know, bro. Tank hit Devin, bro, and had him out. Right?
In both sessions?
No, in the session I was there.
That's the second one?
Yeah. And when I seen that, you got to remember that Devin was 17 at the time, I think. Mm-hmm. Right? He was still a kid. And I'm like, hell no, we can't have this kid get fucked up like that. And, I mean, because he rocked him, and he was like, it was a crazy shot, and he like paused, and then he hit him again, and I'm like, I jumped in the ring. I see, they ain't telling this part. See, I jumped in the ring. I wasn't even gonna tell this part, but fuck it. I mean, Bill, my nigga, I ain't worried about that. So I jumped in the ring. I'm like, hey, chill out, bro. You good, Dev? Right? So his dad jumped in the ring too. And then everybody jumped in the ring. It was like all my niggas jumped in the ring. All my Cincinnati niggas jumped in the ring. All they people jumped in the ring. You know what I mean? And then they went on. They kept going. Of course, Devin in more shape. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he started, getting off after that. But yeah, man, with A-Tone, that shit would have been over with.
And that was in Mayweather gym and Floyd gym?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And with A-Tone, that shit would have been over with. But I mean, you can say that Devin got off because he did get, he was in more shape. He was in more shape. Mm. Tank just came from fucking with us. He just got off the plane. We fucking off. You know what I mean? No excuses, but you know what I mean? But like I said, man, that was a crazy day.
So basically, this is what I get from what Adrian Broner said, and I'm putting together this and several other stories and what Nate Jones said and all this. It sounds like to me that Devin Haney was getting the best of Gervonta Tank Davis in sparring. But at some point, Gervonta Tank Davis detonated on Devin Haney and either hurt him, wobbled him, or his people jumped in. But for the most part, when you talk about the sparring session, it sounds like Devin Haney was the one who won the sparring session. And the reason why you know that, because, I'm listening to Adrian Broner, and I understand Broner is Gervonta's man. But notice he talks about a punch that was landed on Devin Haney versus the overall sparring session. But he admits the overall sparring session, and right after Gervonta Davis did detonate on him, Devin Haney was getting off. So Devin Haney was getting off before he got rocked. And then right after he got rocked, he went right back to doing what he did before he got rocked. That's basically what I get. Let me point this out to you. Boxing is so bad, and it's so rare to see good competition and the best fighting the best, and a prime fighter against a prime fighter. Us as boxing fans, we are sitting up here talking about a sparring match. Let me say that again. We are talking about a sparring match here, people. Okay? We shouldn't put this much emphasis on no sparring match. We should be talking about the match and the fight being made. But instead, we are reduced down to talking about who won a sparring match. That is sad. I don't care who won no sparring match, because at the end of the day, sparring is sparring. We just live in a different era where people love to run their mouth way more than what they need to, because had this been back in the day, and we could hear about all the sparring stories before social media, if we could hear about the sparring sessions of the yesteryears back then, shit, we would be surprised at some of the stuff that we hear, and some of the people who got in the ring and mixed up. The difference is they didn't run their mouth like they run their mouth in today's society. They were well more couth. They was well more put together. People respected business. People respected just the respect thing was different along back then. You know, men really carried themselves like men. People wasn't big to tattletale. People didn't need the clout chase as much. People didn't need the attention. People didn't need this. People didn't need that. So it's just a different era. You know? That's just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.